Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Wilkista here, and today we are in the kitchen. We want to cook risotto rice, shrimps risotto rice. So shrimps risotto rice, I'll need 450 grams of shrimps. I will need cooking oil. I'll put at least 3 of these spoons. So 3 spoons of cooking oil. Then as the oil is cooking, I will add my onions. I'll be cutting my onions. And for the risotto rice, we need 2 onions. 2 onions, I want to cut them. 2 onions. We'll need butter. This is a cheese. Then we will need butter, cooking butter, that is salted butter. We'll need 2 glasses of white wine because my rice is 500 grams, so I'll need 2 glasses of white wine. I'll need seasoning cubes. Seasoning cubes. In Kenya we have Maggi, even most countries have Maggi, Royco, so okay, this from cow meat, so for the soup, so I'll take 3 for my rice. And I will also need my rice. This is 500 grams. I've already washed it. 500 grams of rice. And what else? Yeah, just that. So stay tuned as we continue to cook, or as I show you the process of preparing the risotto rice. Yeah, so guys, my oil is ready. So I'll put in my onions, my chopped onions. I'll add the onions in the oil, and I'll put the oil on the pan to at least heat it a little bit, not on so high heat, just moderate heat. So I finish cutting the remaining onion. And don't cut the onion so small or too big, just moderate size. Okay? So after you cut your onions, add them in the oil. So as the onions are preparing, I will also now be washing my shrimps because I've already washed my rice. Let me wash my shrimps also. So I'll cover it so that it speeds up the process. So until the water is finished, because the shrimps produced their own water. Remember, they were defrozen. So after I removed from the freezer, I had to wash them. After washing them, so I've put them in my onions. So I want them to cook until the water is finished. Then I'll add my seasonings. After I put my seasonings, is when I'll put the rice, the risotto rice. Remember, it's not normal rice, it's called risotto rice. So guys, I'm putting my seasonings. This is how they look like. So you can use any type of seasoning that is in your country, just to give it taste. And remember, the seasonings always have salt, so when you are making it, don't add so much salt in your rice. You'll have to taste first, because remember also I'm going to use cheese, and cheese has salt. The type of cheese I want to use, it has some salt, and the butter also is salted, so you have to be careful with the salt so that you don't cook food with too much salt. Okay, after you put your seasoning, you mix it. Good. After you mix, now you can add your rice. Yeah guys, meanwhile I'll start preparing my cheese. This is how it looks like. Okay, so I'll grind it. So I have the machine for making it into like powder form. Yeah. So I'll place it here, then I make it. Guys, this is how it looks like. Okay, so I'll put my glass, 2 glasses of wine, and because I used this cup to measure, I use 2 cups of wine. Okay. So guys, this is how it looks like. You can see. Looks really nice. So next I'll put my cheese. So meanwhile, I had already harvested my salad. I love eating salad before eating the food, so I had harvested my lettuce and rucola and the baby onions. So now I want to make the salad. I'll cover it so that the cheese can melt. After the cheese is melted, and I will keep, like, I'll add a little bit water, maybe like 1 cup of water, because the rice 500 grams, that's half a kilo. That's like 2 cups of that cup I used to measure the wine. So I will add some water, then I cover it, and before I'll have to check for the salt. So it's okay. I will not add more salt because the seasonings were enough. So if possible, use hot water please to add. Don't use cold water. And make sure it's on low heat, not so much heat. Okay? Make sure it's on low heat. So as you can see, our cheese is melted, our butter is melted. All of it is melted. Our butter is melted. So I can cover it and I'll keep checking, because before it's totally dry, I have to put the cheese before it's totally dry so that I can be able to mix it. So see you in the next part so that I show you how it will be looking like. So guys, I'm still grinding my cheese. There it is. Okay. I think this light is, I don't know if it's this light. Nah, not this. This. Yeah. So I continue grinding my cheese. It's pamisan. The cheese is pamisan. not just normal cheese. It's not the pizza cheese or the sharp cheese. It's pamisan. Very nice. You can buy it already. You can buy it already grinded, or you make it for yourself. So for me, the grinded one was finished, so I have to do it myself because I had this other one in the house. The other one I used yesterday and I finished. I haven't gone for shopping today. Yeah. So it's finished. So this is how our rice looks like. I think it's just like pilau. I can say it's like pilau, but now different type of rice and different method, because pilau we don't add wine, we don't put cheese, we don't put butter, we don't put the seasonings. So at this stage, you see the water is totally not complete. So I'll try and see if it's cooked. Yeah, it's okay. So I'll just let a little bit water, more water to get out before I put my cheese inside. And this is how the cheese now looks like. You see. Remember, it was a bar. Now it looks like this. I can eat it and finish it so good, yeah. Our risotto rice is now ready for us to add the cheese inside. You can see. I hope you can see well. Let me put like this the camera. So I'm adding my cheese. After you put your cheese, you must mix it, because once you put the cheese, and if you put the cheese when the water is totally not out, it affects its process of cooking. So it's now ready. Our rice is ready. So this one is good with white wine. It's good when served with white wine, because remember, I've cooked it with white wine. So when serving, remember to serve with white wine. Good. So that's how it is.